Have you ever felt so defeated that the only step forward is to continue down that path, even if it means making a bad situation even worse? Well, I've already eaten way off plan today, so I might as well go get that milkshake and try again tomorrow. Or I'm gonna have to skip my workout, so I might as well skip the rest of the week and I'll try again on Monday. When we say this phrase, we're actually tricking ourselves to make a mishap or mistake worse. We think continuing with this behavior won't bring any more negative consequences, and we convince ourselves to keep going. But is that true? That's exactly what I want to talk about in today's video. One of those pesky sabotaging thoughts we sometimes get called, might as well. Hey friends, I'm Christina. I'm a nutrition coach, and on this channel, I love sharing my favorite lean eating and emotional regulation skills so that we can get off this roller coaster of restrictive diets and calorie counting while keeping plenty of fun in life. Might as well. It's a phrase so commonly used from my clients. You've probably heard this phrase or even said it yourself. In one of my previous videos, I used the example of two ladies who eat the same meal and both overeat. As they're coming out of the restaurant, one woman was upset at her overeating and said, "I might as well stop and get ice cream on the way home since I already overate." Another example might be, "I skipped my workout today. I might as well screw the rest of the day with trying to eat well, and I'll just try again tomorrow." Might as well. What does that even mean? Might as well is choosing something generally unenthusiastically because it's a lousy situation with no better alternative. It's this resigned feeling of there's a bunch of crappy options, but maybe this is the least crappy option, so might as well have that. It can also come up when somebody already made something that they feel is an accident or mistake, and they say, something bad has happened, might as well make it worse. As if making it worse makes no difference, but actually it does. Look at it this way. I love toast. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Sometimes my toaster can be a little bit finicky, but it's what I have, so I make it work. Sometimes I burn my toast. If I were to take a might as well attitude, I would say, well, I burnt the toast, might as well burn the whole house down. That's extreme, but sometimes we go extreme with this sabotaging thought if we aren't aware of it. If you hear this phrase, something should light up in your brain like damage control, because awareness is really step one. If you've already made a choice that doesn't align with your values or eating skills you've been practicing, it's in that moment that you can say, I'm still in control here. I can make this less damaging and not widespread. Just because something went wrong doesn't mean screw it. Just because I made a mistake, that doesn't mean I should make more poor decisions. The negative behavior affected me, and it's not as if I continued this behavior that it won't continue to negatively affect me, right? Acting like there's no big difference between burning toast and burning the house down doesn't reflect reality. There's a huge difference. It's helpful if you can get some practice responding to this phrase in less heightened situations. So if we take the example of, I might as well keep eating because I already overate. One way you could respond is by saying, no food mistake gets better by continuing to eat. I've started going down a path I don't like. I'm gonna put the brakes on. Saying something like, this is not a big deal. I forgive myself for this mistake and I'm gonna move on. It's important to forgive yourself because beating yourself up over it doesn't help change the situation either. Some of my clients have said about certain snack or treat foods in the house, I might as well eat all of this and get rid of it so that it's no longer in the house tempting me. One way you might respond to that is by saying, if I want to get rid of the remainder of a food, I can throw it in the trash, bring it to a friend, or freeze it for another day. If you're coming from a place of diet mentality or scarcity mindset, it could be helpful to remind yourself that this is not my last chance to have a food because I'm not going on a diet tomorrow. You might also say something like, it's important to me how I feel about my eating choices. If it makes me feel bad or anything less than proud, I want to tune into that. If it comes down to leftovers, this is one I myself have struggled with in the past, and I hear it all the time from my clients. I might as well finish this off since there's only a little amount left. I have to remind myself that I don't want to keep eating this. It's more important to me to feel good about my body and my food choices than it is to continue to eat this. One of my clients is waking up a lot in the middle of the night. her sleep is disrupted, and she's gotten into this habit of saying, I might as well eat since I'm already awake. Well, what we've been working on together is just recognizing, just because I woke up, that doesn't mean I'm hungry. Do I need to use the restroom? Am I thirsty? Would some deep breathing help me fall back asleep? Do I need to capture something on a to-do list to take care of it tomorrow so it's no longer in my brain keeping me awake? Another reason could be, am I just waking up because it's a habit or a noise or a light in my room? Is eating something that is actually going to keep me awake? Because if so, I don't want to do that. As you can see, having responses ready that you can practice will help you when those alarm bells go off and you hear yourself saying, might as well. Might as well, when it comes to food, is giving up. It's choosing to ignore the very real option you have at any time to start making your situation better. When you take a moment and zoom out, you can practice self-compassion, getting curious, and thinking of some other things, other options that you have than continuing down a harmful path. It's okay to make mistakes and try again the next time you eat. I encourage you to celebrate the moments when you recognize that might as well thinking and give yourself lots of credit for stopping when you could have kept going. You have any examples that you would like to share? Or maybe you need some encouragement or support. I'm here to help. Drop a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that more people can see these lean eating skills videos just like this one. And I will see you next time.